Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Thank you, Governor.
Thank you.
Thank you for what has been a very informational exchange with you.
Thank you.
Appreciate your advocacy and the degree to which you know the nuts and bolts of our program. Social Security is the biggest anti-poverty program ever. And it is not a program that enriches the lazy. It is not a program that enriches the already rich, although they get Social Security, and that's laughable. But you all have to go through so many hoops to justify very basic, fundamental survival benefits to individuals, whether it's Social Security benefits, whether or not it's SSI, whether or not it's SDI. I would like to know a couple of things. Number one, do you have data on the amount, collective aggregate benefits that are paid out under each of those three programs for the 71 or 72 million? You don't have to give it to me now. I just want to know it.
I do.
And because the information I have is like there, as of 2023, there were over 71 million people on Social Security benefits.
Yes.
There were 9.2 million on disability and 7.5 million on SSI.
Yes. And some people dually on both.
Uh-huh. I mean, I would just like to understand how much is actually going out to over 80 million people in the United States of America, and why you got to jump through so many hoops when we give every very successful, very enriched corporations and people money and don't ask a damn thing of them.
Yeah. I think your numbers were pretty spot on there. I tell you, one of the areas where we really are forced to make the employees and the recipients, some of our poorest fellow citizens, jump through hoops, stand on their head, gargle peanut butter, whistle the battle hymn of the Republic, is on SSI.
Oh, yes, absolutely.
I mean, the millions we spend trying to claw back nickels out of poor people's pockets is appalling. And often, people would say to me, why don't you simplify SSI? Well, Congress needs to simplify SSI. Congressman, you talked about the reviews, 1, 3. We review SSI every month. Isn't that crazy? It's 4% of our benefits, and we spend 38% of our overhead reviewing the poorest of poor people. If you all could change that, and we do it only once a year, we would save so much money.
But quickly, could you do you have those figures?
Yes, ma'am. I got enough figures to choke a donkey. I'll be glad to get those to you afterwards.
Okay. All right. The other thing is that everyone's asked a question about an area that I was interested in, whether it's raising the retirement age or whatever, or COLAs or whatever. What is clear to me is that my Republican colleagues want to talk about dismembering the system that provides the survival benefits to those in greatest need, at the same time, falsely communicate to their constituents that they give a damn about them. And I'm sick of that duplicity. I'm sick of that hypocrisy. And I'm going to use my mouth, as long as I have it, to raise that issue, the hypocrisy of it. At the end of the day, you ask for money to be able to deliver survival services to people in this country. This is the United States of America, the richest country in the world. And I am so sick of people who have it all not wanting to share any of it with those in greatest need. So they can take their Christian hypocrisy, their public service hypocrisy, and they can put it someplace where the sun doesn't shine on it.